Alright folks, welcome back. This is BalatroU After Dark, and tonight we're gonna catch them all. If you're fans of the Pokemon mod, you already know what this means. This is the run, and this is the seed. I will put it in the video description. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's okay. I will explain. We are using a mod. This is the Pokemon mod. It adds Pokemon to the game as Joker cards. For example, Butterfree gives us plus 10 molt, and Beedrill gives us plus 80 chips. An important feature of the Pokemon is that they evolve. So starting from Caterpie giving us plus 2 molt as a common is very weak, but after just 2 rounds is going to evolve into Metapod, now plus 4 molt, and then after 3 more rounds evolve into Butterfree. One other way of evolving your Pokemon is with item cards. For example, Pikachu does not depend on holding on to it for a certain number of rounds, but when you get a Thunderstone, Pikachu will evolve into Raichu. So we have all of these item cards which you can use, some of them as evolution material like Firestone or Thunderstone, or also when I use these item cards, they sometimes give me other effects as well. For example, when you use the Link Cable, it spawns a death card. When you use Leftovers, it spawns the Hung Man. And maybe there's another interesting one here. King's Rock, when you use it on a card, it turns that card into a king. Instead of just spawning a tarot card, there's actually a unique, different effect. Could be kind of interesting. Anyway, another way of leveling up your Pokemon, making your Pokemon more powerful, is with energy cards. So energy cards, basically, it corresponds to a certain type of Pokemon. Maybe you've got a fire type Pokemon, maybe you've got a thunder type Pokemon. You use the energy card on a compatible Pokemon, and then it just increases the numbers of that card. If that card gives you molt, it gives you more molt now for the future. If you have some Pokemon gives you chips, now the chips number is bigger. So with these energy cards and with these item cards, we have a new type of booster pack. We now have these pocket packs. And one thing that can be kind of tricky about the energy cards and also the item cards, it can be difficult to find the right evolution material and match it up with the right Pokemon that wants that evolution material. It can be difficult to find the right energy cards that match up with the Pokemon that wants that energy card. Fire energy to go with your fire types, lightning energy to go with your lightning types. So with the pocket packs, a thing that you can do that's kind of different from other booster packs is whatever cards are in the pocket pack, you can actually take them to go. So maybe the pocket pack has an energy card. You can not just use it like you would in an Arcana pack or a Celestial pack, but you can actually take it to go. Like when you open a Buffoon pack, you can take the Jokers. Same with the pocket packs, you can take the items. Why this is important is because one type of item card that we have is the Pokeballs, right? We have the Pokeball here. It spawns a random basic Joker. Basic Joker just means it's an unevolved Pokemon. Great Ball gives you a stage 1 Joker. That just means a first level evolution Pokemon. These are ways of getting Pokemon. Another way you can get Pokemon is with it doesn't show up here because it's actually a spectral card, the Master Ball, or also the Ultra Ball. But the Master Ball spawns a legendary Pokemon, just like the Soul card. Soul spectral card spawns legendary cards, but because you can get the Master Balls from the pocket packs, you can actually get the Master Ball upstairs. This matters because now I can copy with Perkeo. If I go next here, now I have 2 Master Balls. I can use the Master Ball. Now I have a legendary Pokemon, and I can go spawn more Master Balls, get more legendary Pokemon. So that's what we're doing today. That's it. I will say the version that I'm using of the Pokemon mod, I don't know why it still says 2.0 here. This is a typo. The version I'm using is 2.1. That's the latest release version on GitHub as far as like right now, as the time of recording. This is important because if you try to use this same seed in the future, if new, let's say, item cards get added to the Pokemon mod, then it'll change the booster pack RNG. If there's new item cards, then maybe the Master Ball is not going to show up in the pocket pack. Or maybe if there's new legendary Jokers that get added, then maybe the first Soul card is not going to give us Perkeo. So you want to make sure that you're using the correct version. It should be version 2.1, and I will put the GitHub link in the video description as well. But all right, let's go start up a new run, and I'll show you what it looks like. If we go, let's see here, new run, here's the seed once again, starting on the white stake plasma deck. The first skip tag here is going to be a charm tag, gives us a Mega Arcana pack. We can take the Soul gives us Perkeo, and then this other stuff here, we just take Hermit for a little bit of startup money. With the Pokemon mod here, I do want to emphasize, I guess, the configuration here. So we're not doing Pokemon only. We're doing Jokers and Pokemon. This is an option when you're using the Pokemon mod. Most people, at least when I'm playing the Pokemon mod, I like to do this. I like to do Pokemon only. But for this particular piece of science that we're going to be doing here, this is off. So we can have both regular Jokers and Pokemon mixed together. For the, let's see here, all this other stuff here, we got Pokeballs on, we've got no evolutions, I've got that turned off so we can evolve our Pokemon. Jokers only, we have that off. This Jokers only makes it so that you can't get Pokemon. Energy options here, unlimited energy. This is maybe not vitally important, but this is kind of standard use if you're doing long endless runs. Normally the energy cards are capped. Each Pokemon can only get 3 energy cards to make their numbers bigger, but if you're going to do a long endless run, maybe it's more exciting, more interesting to have unlimited energy stacking on your Pokemon. Anyway, let's go next. So here we can play the diamonds. Oh, I should explain where this seed comes from. So I found this seed using the Brainstorm mod. Brainstorm mod is the one that you can do quickly restarting the game to look for things like Charm Tag and Soul. I will say that this actually doesn't work on the Pokemon mod because the Pokemon mod has extra skip tags, and so the RNG is different. This doesn't actually work, but the Soul part works. So I used the Brainstorm mod to restart until we got a Soul card, and then from the Soul card checking to see if it gives us Perkeo. And then after you get Perkeo, you still have to find the pocket pack that gives you the Master Ball. So this took me a couple hours of restarting, a couple hours of work. But now if we go pocket pack, there's the Master Ball. That's what we want. So here, water energy, leak gives us a Wheel of Fortune. We can either use the Master Ball or we can save it for later. Okay, now how do we survive? I did start to play this seed on stream. So after kind of randomly re-rolling into it using the Brainstorm mod, I did try to play as sort of an unseeded run, relatively unseeded, sort of random seed in the sense that it wasn't routed or scouted in any way, just kind of playing blind. This is what happened. So I'm a little bit all over the place with this intro, but this is what happened. I can actually show you. Wow, that took a suspiciously long amount of time to load. This is as far as we got. So we got Perkeo here, and Mew, and Missing No. We got a couple legendary Jokers. We got Gengar here, if you know about Gengar. Mew spawns negative tarot cards and spectral cards and item cards. We have a couple of those. Here's Cryptid, and here's a Sunstone. Here's a Justice card. Perkeo was able to copy. We have a bunch of Master Balls. The problem is, this is bugged. We locked ourselves. And so loading into the Buffoon pack here, we actually can't continue. So we're stuck, and I had to start over completely. So the VOD, if you want to see it on Twitch, you can see it on Twitch, but basically I'm starting over because we locked ourselves. Bummer, dude. All right. So once again here, you know, playing relatively blind, I guess. I didn't really do any extensive scouting. We are playing on a set seed, but I didn't really do any extensive planning. Just maybe we'll kind of follow the same kind of stuff that we did last time. We can take Mimikyu as a foil, gives us extra chips to help us survive on the Plasma deck. Also gives us plus 80 chips when we play a hand that has no hearts, no scoring hearts. Give that a try. And go next. So now that we got 2 Master Balls, we got a negative Master Ball. Looks absolutely sick, by the way. We can use one. and we get Articuno. Articuno says, the first hand of the round, any unscored cards are going to get foil and a random enhancement and a random seal. Articuno is the ice themed bird Pokemon, so it turns all of your cards into foil. I think that's super cute. So here what I'm looking to do, I want to draw aces and kings, and then use the aces as a high card to get the kings to become foil. So let's discard looking for those aces and kings. We got one king here. Keep going. All right, so we got ace, king. They have to be unscored cards. So ace, king, queen, 3, 2, I guess. Let's go ahead and ship it. As long as we have no scoring hearts, Mimikyu will give us plus 80 chips. Okay. Ekans gives us plus 8 molt if we play a straight. Ekans evolves into Arbok. Arbok is kind of like superposition. Gives you tarot cards when you play straights. We're not going to play straights. What we're going to do is save our money for the blank voucher. Let's go next. Alright, we get another Master Ball. So, now Mew. Mew, when you leave the shop, creates a random tarot card, spectral card, item card, but as a negative. And sometimes 15% chance to create a negative Joker instead. So this is pretty important to us. If we have Mew, we can keep spawning in random negatives. Could be Pokemon Jokers, could be regular Jokers. Anyway, let's go next. Alright, once again here with Articuno, I'm going to use aces to try to foil my kings. Because we are playing with a mix of regular Jokers and also the Pokemon Jokers, then all of the regular strategies that you have for normal play, vanilla play, those still apply. So maybe we still want to go for kings. I already have the foil king here, blue seal, and then a blue seal. Let's discard. Okay. I will discard the purple seal. We've got the king here. Purple seal gives us a moon card. Okay, moon card we probably don't care about. Let's go ace, king, 9, 4, 3. Maybe we do diamonds, 9 of diamonds instead of 9 of hearts, because Mimikyu wants us to avoid hearts. Go ahead and ship it. Alright, now we got 2 foil kings, we got a gold seal king, we got some more blue seals. A lot of blue seals. Articuno giving us random seals. I will level up the high card. That's currently our build, as we're doing the high card plan. Okay, Metapod gives us plus molt, and it evolves into Butterfree, which gives you more plus molt, which maybe we don't care about on the Plasma deck. We could open this Arcana pack. I want to save my money for the blank voucher, but probably Arcana pack is okay. We can get Judgment, we can get Emperor. Maybe I go Emperor looking for money. Magician and Justice. I think I will sell those actually, because I want to make sure that Perkeo copies the Master Ball. Mew also gives you random cards, which maybe Perkeo could copy. I think the timing of this, regardless of what order you put these in, I think Mew happens first and then Perkeo happens second. Is just how it's programmed. Let's go next. So here we got a Sunstone from Mew, and then Perkeo is going to copy it. Sunstone gives us hearts, which is maybe a thing that we don't want with Mimikyu. So I'm just going to sell the Sunstones. Maybe I can hold on to it for a little while, but sell the Sunstones for money. Let's go next. Here, once again with Articuno, let's just discard looking for kings. We get another king here. That's great. So I can go ace, king, 6, 4. Maybe something like this. This 9 already has an addition, already has foil, already has a seal. Articuno doesn't replace. It adds foil, it adds an enhancement, it doesn't replace it. Pink seals, by the way, pink seals are unique to the Pokemon mod. Pink seals are one way of getting random energy cards. if you play the pink seal as part of your first hand. It's not super important to me with my current build right now, so I don't really care about the pink seals. Let's just ship it with the high card. Okay, we got a red seal king. Could be interesting, could be useful to us. It is a glass king. Maybe I'm not super excited about it being glass. Okay, I want the blank voucher. We can take Clefairy, we can take Smoochum. Clefairy evolves into Clefable, which cares about clubs, and maybe is kind of like the Onyx Agate. Let's see here, we can look it up. So Clefairy, where is it? There, Clefairy. So plus 2 molt per each club, and then Clefairy, if you get a Moonstone, you can evolve it into Clefable. Played cards with clubs give plus 1 molt for each club. Use this round. Oh. So it's kind of like the Onyx Agate, but if you play more clubs, then it makes all future clubs score more, which is kind of interesting. So if you've played 5 clubs, they all give plus 5 molt each. Oh, okay. Clefable, can Clefable evolve one more time? Or maybe I'm wrong about that. Anyway, I think that's something that we don't want. The Smoochum here evolves into Jinx. So Jinx says when you add cards to your deck, it adds more of that card, I want to say. Sorry, I don't have the Pokedex numbers memorized, so I don't know where exactly all of them are. And we're not going to go into detail about all the Pokemon, but here Jinx says, okay, when you add a card to your deck from standard packs and encrypted, then certain Jokers are duplicated. I think that's a typo. I think it's not certain Jokers get duplicated, but the cards themselves get duplicated, or at least that's how it used to work in the past. Anyway, let's not take Smoochum. Let's go open these pocket packs. Okay, we can use the King's Rock to make a king. We can use the Moonstone. We could have used to evolve one of the Pokemon in the shop. Boss has no discards. The spoon copies the last item or energy card used, but we haven't really used any item or energy cards. I guess I will use the rock on, I don't know, maybe clubs, 2 clubs, turn it into a king. Or I could just save it and then sell it. Yeah, give me a king. Seems fine. Actually, maybe we should have saved it. We should have saved it because now when we open this pocket pack, I could have used the King's Rock. Alright, so water energy doesn't work on Articuno. Articuno doesn't have any numbers. If your Pokemon has numbers, then it can increase the numbers. Like Mimikyu has plus 80 chips, so a Psychic Energy would increase it to more chips. We could take Pokeball to get a random Pokemon. We could take the Terra Orb, adds energy to a card. So it changes the type randomly and then also adds energy. I think I'm going to take the Pokeball here just to see what happens. We get Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan gives us X molt for every card above 52 on our deck. That's something that I don't really care about. Let's sell the Sunstone. That way Perkeo can copy the Master Ball and go next. We get a negative. Mew gives us a negative. We got halvesies. Not something that's super important to me. Let's go. Alright, no discards. So Ace. And I guess play all of these. Maybe I want to include the Queen. Even though it's hearts, maybe I want to include the Queen. As long as it's high card. I could use the Master Ball here. We could get rid of Hitmonchan. Go Master Ball. Moltres. So Moltres is like Burnt Joker. When you discard a hand, it levels up. Except you get to do it 3 times because it's Moltres. Let's go ahead and play high card. Okay. Now we're cooking. So I can go Arcana first. Arcana gives me a Fool for Plutonium. Is not great. Maybe I go Emperor here for money. We get a Hungman, we get a Star. So now if I go Spectral Pack, I want to use the Star on these probably. This Blue Seal Stone card is Spades. I want to turn it into Diamonds. Okay, the 7 and the 5, we can hang them. I can put either a Gold Seal or a Pink Seal. Pink Seal gives us random energy cards. I'm going to put the Gold Seal on the King, so we can use that for money. And I guess, how important is Wasteful Voucher? Maybe not the most important. Go next. Alright. Mew gives us Hex. Perkeo copies the Hex. Bummer. Go next. So, Moltres, we want to discard High card to level up our High card. I'm going to discard the 9. I guess I want to discard the Purple Seal, right? Judgment, I don't need. I can discard the High card Queen. I can discard the Ace. Okay, I can discard Purple Seal. I can discard the Queen. Okay, so Moltres is only the first 3 discards, the first 3 hands. Judgment we said we don't need, we can use Priestess. Alright, I have all these blue seals. So... okay, how about... I'm still looking for kings, so I think I'm going to discard these kings. And I'm going to keep the stone card because the stone card gives us money. Alright, so with Articuno we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, High card, throw in the stone card. We got the blue seals. Let's go ahead and ship it. Ah. Everything foiled. Nice. Alright, so use the plutonium. Go next. Okay, Celestial Pack looking for more plutonium. Otherwise we can skip. Spectral Pack I could reroll first. Grimer gives us plus Molt when we have more cards in our deck. Weedle gives us plus chips, but Mimikyu already gives us chips. So let's take a Spectral Pack. Wraith gives us a random rare. Deja Vu gives us a red seal. I could put a red seal on a 6 or a 5, or maybe it doesn't super matter. Yeah, maybe let's do this. Let's go red seal 6. I already have the kings. We got blue seal, we got red seal here. The reason why I want to do the red seal 6, there is a Pokemon that can give you polychrome cards. So I want to make this into a red seal that's not foil, because if it's foil it can't become polychrome. We can re-roll here, go one more. Fire energy doesn't work with Moltres because again here Moltres doesn't have any scaling numbers like Mimikyu does, Habsies does. Let's sell the Hex and go next. Alright, so Empress I probably don't care about, but we can use another Master Ball, but we have to make room. So maybe now with all of the foils that we have, all of the stone cards that we have, maybe we don't need Mimikyu anymore, I think. Also, we just straight up have higher level high card now. Mewtwo gives us, okay, when you leave the shop, Mew does a thing spawning cards, Perkeo does a thing copying cards, but Mewtwo what it does is it deletes a Pokemon and replaces it with a polychrome copy. So if I wanted to, I could polychrome my legendaries, and then also Mewtwo adds energy to that Pokemon, so it can scale that Pokemon. Also Mewtwo gives you times 1.2 Molt for each polychrome. Mewtwo cannot polychrome itself. Okay. We have all of the legendary Pokemon except for Zapdos and Missing No. Missing No is the one that I want. The Master Ball can only give you legendary Pokemon. It cannot give you other legendary Jokers. Let's discard High Card for our Moltres. I'm going to discard the Blue Seal, keeping these others. Wait, that's a pair? Pair of 6s? I can discard... maybe I want to play the 10 for money. We'll see. Maybe I play the king for money. Maybe I discard the purple seal. Justice, I can make a glass card I probably don't care about. Alright, if I play this king and this stone card, I have these blue seals. I could discard here. Maybe what we want to do is I want to keep the queen and the jack. So king, queen, jack for my Articuno. I'm not going to play this red seal because I want this red seal to become polychrome instead of foil. But the rest of these we can go ahead and ship it. Hey, my jack got turned into stone. That's rude. I guess it's not the end of the world. The red seal, stone, and foil card can be very good on the plasma deck. Okay, I want to get more purple seals. Anyway, go next. So we can take the plutonium. We can go celestial for more plutonium. Standard pack, I guess I would be looking for a purple seal, but maybe it's not super important. Maybe we just skip here. I'm not going to spin the wheel. Mewtwo is going to make something polychrome, so I guess let's go polychrome Articuno. Mars, nope, there's the plutonium. And let's go next. Okay, so now we got polychrome Articuno. Leaf Stone gives me a world card. Master Ball, if I want to use the Master Ball, I have to get rid of something. I'm not super attached to Mewtwo, to be completely honest. I don't actually want polychromes. I would rather get negatives instead. So we can sell Mewtwo. We can use the Master Ball to get Zapdos. Zapdos gives us X-Molt for money in the bank. Okay. Alright, my diamonds are debuffed, so maybe we discard High Card this way. Fool gives me plutonium. I guess I will hold on to the Fool. I can discard the purple seal. Maybe I want to keep the king so that I can use Articuno to foil the king. Maybe. We get a magician. Maybe I want to use the magician on my kings. Maybe. Get some lucky kings rather than bonus kings. Let's see here. Queen, 10. I don't need this many blue seals. I can keep the ace to put a seal on this king, or discard this king and just play the gold seal that I already have. Alright. Throw away the ace, throw away the 2, throw away the debuffed cards. Alright. King, queen, 8, 2 here. Ship it. Red seal and gold cards. Okay, so once I get more of these foil cards, maybe I don't need Articuno long term. Or at least that's the idea. Okay, we can take Grabber. We can open an Arcana pack. I like going Pocket Pack first because the Pocket Packs, you can take the cards, you can save them. Here we can go Lightning Energy to make Zapdos stronger. We can go Colorless Energy. I think I'm actually going to get rid of Zapdos. So let's save the Colorless Energy and just sell it Before we go Arcana, we can reroll. Yamper gives us +4 mult and +$4 when we play a straight. That's not something that we're going to be doing. We could take a Magician to make some more lucky cards here, I guess. Maybe not super important to me. Thunderstone I can use to get the Devil. I can make a gold card. Aerodactyl cares about aces. Does stuff when we play aces, so maybe that's not something that we want to do. Yeah, I guess the Thunderstone is not super important to me. Do I want to make, I could make a red gold card? Maybe. We'll see. Arcana here, I've got Temperance for 50 bucks, or we can hang him. I think I'm going to take the money. 50 bucks, pretty hard to pass up. This 6, I could make into a red gold card. We can go Temperance and then Fool for Temperance. At least that gives me something to do with my Fool. Now we do a little re-rolling. Alright, Superposition and Crazy Joker, you know what those ones are already. Grimer, we said that was the scaling plus mult. We don't need this Sunstone. Don't need the Furry, we can keep rolling here. Drowsy is a plus mult scaler, gains plus mult when you use planet cards. We go one more. Could take Squirter here. Squirter gives us extra chips. When you have hands remaining, Squirter gives you extra chips, scaling. And it evolves instead of after a certain number of rounds, it evolves by accumulating chips. It evolves into War Turtle and then Blastoise. Alright, we're gonna skip the Squirter here. We could take a Priestess, hoping for Plutonium. $13 is a little expensive for a reroll, so I think I'm just going to sell the Leafstone. Leafstone is compatible with Execute here, but I'm going to sell the Leafstone and go next. Alright, we get the Moon, we don't care about. We got the Master Ball here. So Zapdos gives us X-Molt. Currently with $70 in the bank, we have times 3.8 X-Molt. I actually don't need the X-Molt. Ah, beans. Go next. So we can... Alright, discard high card for Moltres. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. What am I digging for? I'm digging for blue seals. Okay. Digging for gold cards for money. Okay. I have my gold seal king, which I can play for money. I can keep the gold card in hand. Alright, so gold king, play the foil card. And ship it. Sorry, they're all foil. I actually meant stone card, play the stone card. I want to use the Plutonium. Now level 24 high card. Because we get 3 levels per round with Moltres. Okay, so now we can go standard pack looking for more purple seals. We can skip. If I just straight up get a Polychrome card, that could be good. Arcana pack, we could do a little re-rolling first. We get the Link Cable. Link Cable is pretty important. Link Cable allows us to evolve Haunter into Gengar. So here, where is it? Ghastly, 1 in 6 chance to give you a negative Joker. One of your Jokers becomes negative, and this self-destructs. Or if it doesn't go off in 3 rounds, it evolves into Haunter. Haunter, now 1 in 4 chance to give you a negative. And so if it doesn't go from Ghastly here, 1 in 6 chance, after 3 rounds, it upgrades and now has a higher chance. So eventually it'll get there. Eventually you'll get your negative. Or if you use the Link Cable, you can evolve Haunter into Gengar. Now Gengar doesn't self-destruct. Haunter self-destructs, Gengar doesn't. So Gengar, every round you have a chance of getting a negative. So I want to save the Link Cable for that. And before we go Arcana, let's do a little bit more rerolling. Could take the Bull, usually pretty good on the Plasma deck, but maybe not important if we have scaling from Moltres. We can keep going. We can pick up a Hung Man. Sandshrew gives us plus 25 chips for glass cards in your deck. Okay, so Sandshrew is kind of like Stone Joker, but instead of counting stone cards in your deck, it counts glass cards in your deck. The first glass card shattered each round adds a copy to your hand. Oh, when you break glass cards, then you get a replacement from Sandshrew. Anyway, this is not something that we want for our build. Now that I have a Hung Man, let's open the Arcana pack. Great Ball gives us a stage 1 Joker. Stage 1 just means it's a leveled up Pokemon, first level evolution. I think here I just 3 and 5, I'm gonna hang them, and I can use the star to make diamonds. Sell the moon. I could do a little bit more re-rolling. I guess, what are we looking for? Fool for a star? That's kind of stinky. Alright, Paris is like the pants, gives you scaling plus mult when you play 2 pair. We can skip that. Could take the arrowhead for spades, we don't need. $11 is expensive for a reroll, so maybe we just go next. We got the negative link cable, which means the other link cable, I can use it. We get a negative Wheel of Fortune, I think I'm gonna sell. Go next. Alright, so I do have this king, this gold seal king. I kind of want to make more purple. I kind of want to make more of these kings, the red seal kings. Maybe I want to make the gold seal with the foil. Sorry, gold seal, even though it's not foil. Gold seal gives us money, maybe. Maybe I want to copy this king then. Maybe I want to get a star card first. I think I'm just going to... Let me figure this out. How about Death and Fool? Let's save them. Or King here? Ah, you talked me into it. Okay, so 2 of diamonds I can turn into a king. Fool I can turn into another king. I would like to turn my cards into clubs now so that we can try to do a flush 5 with the kings. I can discard 9, 2, 5. I'm going to discard the king. Now we get the star card. Yeah, maybe we go diamonds instead. Okay, we can discard an ace. We can discard this king. We can discard the 2. Okay. I can discard a 6. I could discard a king since I already have enough blue seals. Okay. I can use the star here, or should I save the star for a purple seal? I guess this is fine. So discard king, queen, 6, 3. Or we keep... No, this is fine. Alright, so play the king, 6 and 4 as the high card. We get another gold card, we get a purple seal. Nice. Plenty of points, obviously. Now level 30 high card. Okay. Grubbin gives you molt for lightning jokers. We only have the 1 lightning joker, Zapdos, so I'm not going to take Grubbin here. Standard pack looking for purple seals. Could take a purple seal 6. It's not a king. I want kings, but maybe purple seal is worth it. Maybe purple seal is fine. Before we go pocket pack, let's go re-rolling here. Do I want lovers? Maybe, maybe not. Seal. The first hand, seal has a chance of applying random seals to that card. We don't need that because we already got Articuno, gave us a bunch of seals. We can keep rolling here. Could take a golden ticket for money. Maybe we don't need Articuno anymore. Nah, I don't have that many gold cards yet. Okay, Orsi cares about sixes. It's stacking plus molt when you play sixes. Clefairy cares about clubs like Onyx Agate. Let's keep rolling here. Could take Todd for odd cards. Could go one more. There's another Clefairy. Alright, I guess I will take the strength card. Strength so I can turn a jack and a king here. Okay. Sorry, jack and 10. Trying to make more kings. Shiny Stone gives me a star card. I can make more diamonds. I can use Dragon Scale here to get an Emperor card. So Dragon Scale, if I want, it will apply a Dragon type sticker to Perkeo. Of course, Perkeo doesn't have any scaling numbers on it like Absies plus Molt. So Perkeo, you can't actually use energy, but now I have a Dragon type. I want to get rid of these so that Perkeo... I want Perkeo to give me more Master Balls. Let's go next. Alright, Sigil. I'm going to sell it. And then Master Ball, we can swap out Zapdos. We get another Mewtwo. Nah, Beans. Go next. So, King, 10, 9. I want to discard the purple seals, right? High card for Moltres. I get a Chariot if I want to make a steel card. Yeah, probably I want to make steel cards. Not necessarily right here, not yet. So this king is lucky and we can use lucky to get money. I'm going to make it into a steel card. There's a Pokemon that gives us extra points when we play steel cards. It turns your steel cards basically into glass cards. We can use Emperor here. Devil, I can use on the blue seal. Okay. Hierophant, I don't need. Alright, so now discard the high card Ace for the Moltres. Discard the 2. Alright, so King, 9, 5, 2, play the high card. Lucky card. Ship it. My 9 is now foiled. Alright, I'm trying to get Missing No, but it's not working out so far. Okay, we can take a Telescope for Plutonium. We can look inside a standard pack. We can skip all of these. No seals. Alright, Leaf Stone gives me a world card I don't care about. Paris cares about pairs. Before we go Arcana, let's do a little re-rolling. Scary Face we don't need. Water Energy we don't have any water types except for Articuno. We can keep rolling here. Mail-in rebate money is something that I kind of like to have long term. Get a lot of money from kings, though maybe is not super important right now. Let's go Arcana. I can use Lovers to get a wild card. I can use Priestess. Neptune and Jupiter we can sell. Alright, go next. I didn't mean to do that. So now I have Polychrome Perkeo. Perkeo being Polychrome of course means that you can't use Ectoplasm and get a negative Perkeo. Mewtwo gave me a Polychrome Perkeo. Bummer. So obviously we get rid of Mewtwo. Use the Master Ball. Missing No. So Missing No, when you spawn Missing No, it copies your leftmost consumable. So if I have Master Ball, then it copies it. Now I've got 3 extra Master Balls if I want. This is it. I've got the squad. I've got Mew, I've got Moltres, I've got Articuno, I've got Missing No. What I'm looking for now, I'm looking for Showman, or the Pokedex is a Joker card that works like the Showman and allows you to get duplicate Jokers, duplicate Pokemon. I want the Showman so that I can get more Mews, because Mews have a chance of spawning negative Jokers. Okay, Hex. I'm going to sell. I think I want to keep stockpiling Master Balls. Let's go next. Okay, so let's discard High Card. I don't need this 5. Wheel, I don't want. Okay, I can discard a Jack. Wait, let's discard the 9 and the 2. Alright, so Moltres, we already did our 3 cards. We can discard the gold seals. I don't need the blue seal if I already have 2 blue seals. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the Jack and keep the 9 for Articuno. So now I can go King, Queen, Jack, 9, 6 as high card and get random seals. Alright, so more purple seal, more blue seals. Seems fine. Alright, I am noticing that the mod loader, in order to play the Pokemon mod, you need the mod loader called Steam Modded is what it's called. And it does lag a little bit after not that long. I am noticing a little bit of lag. This is how we ran into trouble when we were streaming. The way that you fix it is you just close it and then reload it. And then closing and then reloading is how we ended up with the bug where the booster pack didn't have any contents and then we couldn't skip. Anyway, if we go, all right, we're back. Now it should be a little bit snappier. Missing No spawns random skip tags at the end of the round. So we've got a garbage tag, gives us $3. We also have an uncommon tag, we get an uncommon Joker. This is one way of getting negatives. You can get negative tags. You can also get spectral packs. You can also get some Pokemon specific skip tags. Go next. Alright, the uncommon that we get is JJ. We don't need. Pocket Pack, Arcana Pack, let's do our re-rolling. We don't need the wheel. Slowpoke. This is very important to us. Slowpoke can evolve into Slowking, and Slowking is very powerful. So if we go, where is it? Is it back here? I think it's back here. So Slowking, played kings give you times molt, and it increases each hand that you play. So Slowpoke is kind of like Acrobat, where it gives you X molt at the end of the round, times 2 molt on the final hand. Slowking is kind of like that, but it's a little bit more granular. So each hand that you play, you get more and more X molt, and the X molt that you get is from playing kings. So Slowking can kind of be like the idol for us. This is very powerful. I want to take Slowpoke here. The way that we evolve is by getting a King's Rock item card is what I'm looking for. Now that I have Slowpoke, probably we don't need Articuno anymore because I have already plenty of foil cards, plenty of seals. Let's go ahead and take Slowpoke. Alright, the leak gives us a Wheel of Fortune we don't need. Let's go Pocket Pack, looking for King's Rock. We get the King's Rock. So I could use it now. I could save it. What happens if I use it now? If I use it now, I could put it on a purple 2. I kind of want to use it on... Do I have any purple cards that are diamonds? I want to do diamonds? I don't. So I guess maybe this 2 is fine. Maybe? So now Slowpoke's gonna evolve. Okay, we can go Arcana. We can reroll first. Great Ball gives me an evolved Pokemon I don't have room for. I could do Steel card on this King. The Glass card, maybe I'm concerned about it breaking. Let's make it Steel instead. The reason why I care about Steel cards is Magnemite, if you don't already know. So Magnemite, played Steel cards times 1.5 molt. This is incredibly easy to set up. Just make a bunch of Steel cards. Now we have the red Steel card, and then when it evolves into Magneton, the number gets bigger. And there's some other words here, but basically that's the idea. Let's go next. We got another Master Ball. We got a negative leak we don't care about. All right, for my Moltres, I want to make sure I discard. Great, discard the high card. At some point, I do want to set up the flush 5, but we're not quite there yet. Okay, discard the Queen, discard the purple seal. All right, one more discard purple seal. All right, Moltres is good to go. I can discard. Keep the blue seals. All right, so King here. Ship it. Now we got Slow King. What a cutie. Okay, from Missing No, the skip tags, we got Celestial Pack. We also got Top Up Tag for random commons we don't have room for. All right, let's open the Celestial Pack. Take the Plutonium. The skip tags that give you booster packs, they trigger when you open a booster pack. So here, when we open the Celestial Pack, we get the extra Celestial Pack. I can go Standard Pack. Gold Seal 10 I don't need. Alright, we can do a little re-rolling, I guess. Sandshrew cares about glass cards we don't need. We could take an extra discard. That seems like something that I don't need. Pichu here gives us money at the end of each round and evolves into Pikachu, which also does kind of the same thing, gives us money. But maybe I don't want to give up my Joker slots. Geo Guy gives us plus chips at the cost of -1 hand size, and then when it evolves, you get more chips, you get less hand size. It is kind of like the Stuntman. Let's go next. All right, extra link cable. Now we've got 2 link cables. We also have a Lovers card. So, link cable, probably we save it. Or maybe we use it. Maybe we only need 1, maybe we don't need 2 link cables. Maybe it's worth it to save an extra one. Alright, first hand face down. That's stinky. So, with Moltres here, you know what you could do? Since this is a set seed run here, if you want, you can play these 5 cards. Ship it. Okay, so I've got 2 kings, a 10, a 9, and a 7. If we go back. Now we know what the cards are. We can go, this is a king, 10, 9, 7, discard one of these. That should be high card for our Moltres. We get a devil card, so I can make a blue gold card. Okay, this we know is a king. This we don't care about. We can discard these 2. Keeping the stone for the money, probably. Okay, I can keep the blue seals. Alright, sell the wheel. I have 2 blue seals. Discard purple. Sell the world. Alright, I'm gonna save the Lovers card. I want to use it on this red seal. 1, 2, 3, ship it. Oh, stone card, ship it. Okay, skip tags. Guaranteed stage 1. Stage 1 Pokemon, that's a 1 evolved Pokemon. Use the plutonium. And go next. We get Leafeon. Leafeon, every time you re-roll 3 times, you get a world card. Leafeon is kind of like Hiker, but only for spades. So spades permanently gain chips from Leafeon. We don't need that. We can take a paintbrush. We can go Celestial Pack, I guess. Take the plutonium. We get a standard pack. Standard pack has Red Seal 8. I don't need. I already have the Red Seal 6, which I want to use for something. We can go Buffoon pack, but probably there's nothing here that we want. Machop gives us minus discards plus hands. Also plus molt. We don't need plus molt. Horsey, we said scales with 6s, so we can skip here. Alright, let's go one more. Staryu gives us plus molt for diamonds, and with a Waterstone evolves into Starmie, which is kind of like the rough gem, gives us money for diamonds. Let's go next. Get another link cable. I don't know if I need this many link cables, but I'm going to still hold on to them. Wraith gives us a rare. We could probably do that. I'm going to skip. Alright. Discard high card. Now level 54 high card. How close are we to being able to play the Flush 5? Pretty far, right? Discard high card again. Discard Purple Seal, high card again. We get the Hungman. So Ace and 6 here, we can hang them. King, Purple Seal we can discard. Fool gives me another Hungman. That's great. I'm not 100% sure what I want to use it on. Do we just want to remove, I don't know, maybe the queen here, maybe this stone card I don't need. Alright, let's play the 1 king and ship it. Alright, bro. I mean, sorry, slow king. Okay, rare tag, we get a rare joker. Also, we get a pocket pack from Missing Now. We did it. So Haunter gives us negatives. I have to get rid of something for Haunter. Yeah, here's the move. Moltres is out of here. Moltres has been leveling up our high card, and that is very useful, powerful. But long term, we are going to switch to the Flush 5 plan with Slow King, so we might as well sell Moltres now. Take Haunter. I can use a link cable to evolve my Haunter. Haunter, the way that it works is it picks a random joker that you have, and then if that joker has an addition, it changes it to negative. If that joker has no addition, then it applies negative on top of that. So it kind of, I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about Polychrome on Perkeo. I don't have to worry about Foil on Missing No, but I do probably want to get rid of halvesies, because if it's just going to pick a random joker, if it picks halvesies, halvesy already negative, it'll apply negative on top of the negative. It doesn't actually do anything. So we can get rid of halvesies. We can go Pocket Pack, we go Arcana Pack, we can reroll for tarot cards first. Floatzel gives us chips for unscored cards. Hiker gives us chips, so not a long-term plan. Execute evolves with the leaf stone. It turns into bloodstone. So bloodstone is the one that gives you X-molt for hearts. So we don't need that. All right, we can go one more. Arbok is superposition, gives you a tarot card if you play a straight. Go pocket pack. Alright, so I want to use the link cable so I can evolve my Haunter. He's going to do a little evolution dance. I can use death right now if I want to copy a purple seal, or if I want to copy a king, maybe king of diamonds. Start copying kings of diamonds. I guess I don't have to do it here. I could wait until the next booster pack. So an important thing to note about the Arcana packs and Spectral packs and the Pocket packs, the cards that show up are mutually exclusive. I've said this before in other videos, but basically the cards that show up in one booster pack cannot show up in the other booster pack. So I can hold on to the death card for the next booster pack. But also the next booster pack is an Arcana pack, and if I'm holding on to death, then there won't be a death card in the Arcana pack. So maybe I should just use it here. Maybe I should use it on this king, or do we want to go purple seals? Purple seal is kind of important, right? It's tough. I guess I will go death here, so I can try to unlock the flush 5, start leveling up the flush 5 with the blue seals. Alright, as far as energy cards go, I can use water energy to level up my slow king. Boop. So if you're not familiar with this mechanic, now slow king has more X-molt. So times 1 for each king is now times 1.05 for each king. So the starting amount is higher, and then also the scaling amount. Instead of 0.15, now 0.16 per hand played. These other energy cards, I can't actually use them. I don't have any compatible Pokemon. Missing No is bird type. So let's save and then sell. Okay, we could have saved the death card. I forgot there was going to be another pocket pack because Missing No gave us a skip tag. I should have saved the death card. But what we can do instead, we can use Metal Coat to get Steel type. So now I have a Steel Slowking. I can use Chariot to make Steel cards. Maybe this red Seal card wants to become Steel. Okay, it's a Jack, which is actually not that far from being a king. This other stuff, World card, Moon card, I don't care about. So we can take it to go and then just sell it. Arcana pack, we can reroll first. Vulpix gives you tarot cards when you play 9s, and then Vulpix evolves into 9 tails, which gives you medium to get purple seals. So we don't need Vulpix, we can go Arcana pack. I can use Devil to make a gold card. Maybe this queen, we can make a gold queen. Maybe. But otherwise, go next. Alright, so we got another Master Ball. We got the King's Rock. King's Rock, very important. I already have a purple king. I can use the King's Rock on something. We'll see. Maybe I hold on to the King's Rock. Maybe we use it. Probably what we can do, now that we don't have Moltres, I actually don't care what I discard. Let's see if we can set up the flush 5. Hierophant I don't care about, let's use the Emperor here. Temperance gives me 42, I have a Death card. So Death we can definitely use to set up the flush 5. I could use Death to copy a purple seal. Long term, that's something that I want to do, but maybe in the short term we continue going for... I'm going to keep this 10. I'm going to discard the blue seal. I can sell the wheel. So I have this king. I probably want to use Death on Oh, sorry, I probably want to use the King's Rock to make a gold seal into a king, or maybe I want to turn a red seal into a king if we can draw a red seal. Maybe we are supposed to discard like this? Maybe? So here, the Jack is a pretty good candidate. Maybe I go King's Rock on the Jack. It is a red seal, so we can re-trigger the Slow King, just like if you had the Idol. I think I am going to discard the blue seal, though. I had the 6, which I wanted to use the lovers on, but I forgot. Here I can go ace and turn it into a king. So let's do it. Here is the flush 5. Ship it. Now we got the Ganger. Ganger, 20% chance to get negatives. We get an Eris card. Go next. Oh yeah. Missing no gives us voucher tag. Voucher tag gives us antimatter. We did it. I have a holographic tag. I have a celestial pack. We can try to get Eris again. If not, we can take the plutonium. Before we go pocket pack, let's do a little re-rolling. Diglett gives us chips if we play 3 of a kind. Plus mult if hand contains 2 or 3 or 4. Interesting. Yeah, Diglett and then evolves into Dugtrio, cares about 3 of a kind, is not something that we want. We could hold on to a Sunstone for a second. There's a certain Pokemon that cares about the Sunstone. Leftovers gives us a Hung Man. We can take it. We can open the pocket pack now. Okay, there's another King's Rock if I want to make another king. Ace and 7 here, we're going to hang them. Waterstone gives me a Hierophant. Yeah, let's go King's Rock on maybe the 6. Maybe the 6 we get another Purple Seal King. Or do you want to do more Kings of Diamonds? Maybe more Kings of Diamonds. Maybe this 9 here. I want to turn into a King of Diamonds because it's a gold seal. We could get more money. Okay. Sorry, the boss says no repeat hand type. So I'm trying to get the flush 5 against the boss. So that we can get the blue seals and start scaling up. Vulpix, Stone Joker. Sun World. Okay, those we don't care about. I guess. Let's see if we can get a negative Sunstone here. Go next. Get another link cable. We get Cryptid. Okay. Well, that didn't really work out. Alright. Purple Seal, we discard. Boop. Hermit? Sure. Red Steel King, or we also have the Gold Seal Kings. I think I want to use Cryptid, maybe, to get the Kings. So maybe if we discard these, maybe discard these. I want to use my discards so that we can dig. So discard 2 purples. I can use the devil on a 6. I can sell the world. I can discard 1 king, lucky king. Keep the gold cards, I guess. Alright, that's it. So Cryptid, let's use it on the red seal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. So it's not a lot of X-Molt from Slowking on the first hand, but it does increase when you play more hands. The reason why I'm not playing extra hands is because our high card is such high level. If we play the high card just wins. We get another Safari tag. So Safari tag gives you a guaranteed Safari type Pokemon. So you can get Pokemon as, let's see here, you can get Pokemon as uncommons and then they evolve into rares, and so rares show up and uncommons show up normally in the shop. Some Pokemon are difficult to obtain, evolutionarily difficult to evolve into, and so those show up as Safari type. Safari type just means it's not going to show up in the shop, but since we got the skip tag for the Safari tag, we can get a Safari type. Charmeleon gives you an extra discard. Charmeleon gains plus molt, and then turns into a Charizard. We don't need that. We could use the metal energy on our Slow King. So now, just bigger numbers, that's it. We've used 2 out of 3 energy cards because we have the unlimited energy scaling on. We can keep stacking it forever. We could take Observatory, I guess. Observatory with Perkeo if that's a thing that you want to do, but I want to stick with my Master Ball plan. I can open my standard packs. Wild 6. That's the thing that I'm trying to do with this 6, is get this wild card. Trust. Purple Seal 8. King of Diamonds. I'm going to skip. Go one more. We could get Porygon. Yeah. I forgot we have an extra Joker slot because of antimatter. But Porygon, every time you open a booster pack, you get a random energy card. And then we can use the energy cards to grow our king. Alright, Yamper we already talked about, gives you plus molt and money when you play a straight. We can keep rolling here. We don't need the Scholar. We don't need Lapras. Lapras is kind of like throwback. It gets bigger when you skip more. Lapras gives you chips instead of X-Molt. We don't need that. Let's go next. Get another Master Ball. We get a negative leak. So the negative leak comes from Mew. Master Ball comes from Perkeo. Boss has only one hand type. That's okay. We can discard Purple Seal. I haven't seen a strength card at all. Is that true? Oh, we got one strength card. Anyway, don't need the tower. I want to keep the Kings of Diamonds. Use the Hermit. Okay, I want one more King of Diamonds. There's 7 in the deck. Okay, we got the King of Diamonds. We have the 6. We don't need this King. Right? Okay. 1, 2. Play the gold seals for the money. Chip it. Also foil. Red seal foil cards. So Perkeo, previously Polychrome, now Gengar gave us a negative Perkeo. Nice. We have a stage 1 skip tag. We get an evolved Pokemon. Nice. Also, handy tag gives us 18 bucks. Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff cares about spades. Plus 2 molt and plus 30 chips when you play spades. So Wigglytuff is kind of like the arrowhead. We can sell it. Standard pack, I don't care about. Porygon gives me random energy that I can't use. Before we go pocket pack, we could do a little re-rolling. We could take a hallucination. We got a nice amount of money we could re-roll. Faceless Joker could be a source of money instead of this hallucination. I think long term that's a thing that we want to do, but maybe if we discard kings, we might have trouble finding the flush 5, maybe. I think I'm going to stick with the hallucination for the deck building. Bloodstone cares about hearts. We're going diamonds. Go one more. Scyther is kind of like the dagger. It destroys your jokers, but then it scales. I'm going to go pocket pack. Porygon gives me lightning energy we can't use. Twisted Spoon, we could get metal energy for our slow king. Sure. Metal energy. Now, alright, hallucination, that's okay, let's go next. Or we go one more. Alright, go next. Get another Master Ball. We get a Devil card. Okay. Is there something that we want to make gold? I don't know, maybe this gold seal, we make a gold card. Discard the purple king. And everything else. Justice we don't need. Here, this 6, I want to make wild. Red seal wild card. And then there's a Pokemon that can turn the wild cards into polychrome. So we could get a red seal polychrome. Anyway. World we don't need. We have the winning hand of kings. We can discard one of these kings. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gold seals. Chip it. Okay, we get a negative tag. Now level 8, flush 5. Negative Jigglypuff. Negative Jigglypuff cares about spades, evolves into an arrowhead. Bummer. So, open the Celestial Pack. Porygon gives me psychic energy we don't want. We can use Eris. Now there's a standard tag that we get from missing though. Fool for another Eris card. Sure. Fire energy we can't use. So here red seal 10, gold seal king we can skip. Before we go Arcana, I think I'm going to do a little reballing. Jigglypuff we could take it and then sell it. The tall grass, when you play a hand, has a chance of giving you a common joker. If you play a wild card, you have a guaranteed chance of getting a common joker. It's kind of like Riffraff, but you can use it to repeatedly spawn jokers. We can pass on Psyduck. Psyduck, you get money when you play face cards, but it has to be one face card at a time. And then it evolves into Golduck, which is kind of like Midas Mask. Let's go Arcana. Alright, so Hermit in, we get a metal energy. So now Slowking is at 4 out of 4 energy. Well, we have the infinite energy scaling on, so it can keep going. Anyway, do I want to make a steel card? Do I want to use Emperor here? Probably Emperor. We get a death card. Death card's pretty great, so we could go one more. Don't need the gelato. Don't need Sentret. Zubit. Zubit gives you plus molt based on how many enhanced cards are in your deck. So I have 38 enhanced cards. So Zubit gives us plus 76 molt, and then it evolves into Golbit. Golbit is kind of like the vampire. If you've seen my other Pokemon videos, you know about Golbit, but where is it? There, Golbit is kind of like the vampire, but instead of only giving you X molt, it actually gives you different things depending on what kind of enhancements. So lucky cards and gold cards, you get money, end of round money. You can get chips from bonus cards and stone cards. It's kind of cool. It does a lot of different things. Let's go next. Another Master Ball, Shiny Stone from Porygon. Sorry, Shiny Stone from Mew. we can use to make diamonds. That seems useful. Okay, we'll hold on to that one. The boss says playing the one hand type, which means we have to win in one hand. Okay, I do have the death card. So, start by discarding. I think I'm going to use the death card to copy the red seal king. The red steel king. Oh, did I discard a king already? Did I mess that up? I did discard a king. No, I want to use the shiny stone to make diamonds. Okay, this is perfect. So now the 3 kings here use the shiny stone, make diamonds. I can use death to copy the purple king. Now we can start snowballing with the purple kings. Okay. Maybe I don't need this lucky king. Magician, no. Tower, no. Alright. 22 cards left in the deck. Sun and Justice we don't need. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the flush 5, and then we got the blue seals. Go ahead and ship it. Very awkward if this doesn't work because we only get to play one hand type. I think we're gonna be okay. Wait, what happened? I think Gengar did the thing. I think Gengar gave us a negative, except I think it was Perkeo. I think Perkeo was already negative and it got turned into negative. Bummer, dude. Bummer. This was my idea, by the way. It used to be Gengar would just only target the Pokemon, or I guess the Jokers that are not already editioned. And it was very easy, perhaps way too easy, to get dozens of negative Jokers from Gengar. And so now with Gengar, because it if you have a lot of Jokers, if you have a lot of negatives, then it's more difficult to get more, because Gengar will randomly select one of your Jokers that are already negative, so you have kind of diminishing returns on Gengar. Maybe we don't have to keep Gengar forever. Alright, Charm Tag, we can get a Mega Arcana pack. Go next. We can get an Eris card, we can get the voucher. Increase energy limit, doesn't matter if we're playing on unlimited energy. Boss here says random Joker disabled. Okay. I have Hermit, I have water energy, but nothing to apply it to. I could take the plutonium here. I think I'm gonna skip because we just use a Hermit card in case we get a Fool. Temperance gives us 48. World we don't care about. Dragon energy I can't apply to Perkeo, so we just sell it. Here it's a Mega Arcana pack, so we can go Temperance first. We could go Emperor second. Fool. Bummer. Hold on to the Fool, I guess. Colorless energy you can apply to any Pokemon, so we can apply it to our Slowking. Okay. Bulbasaur gives you money for cards held in hand. It chooses a different rank every round. The way that it chooses a different rank is kind of like mail-in rebate. So it'll pick a random card in our deck. When our deck is all kings, then Bulbasaur will pick kings every time. And then you get money for your kings in hand at the end of the round. That can be pretty good for us, but maybe it's not super important if we have this Flush 5 plan. But Bulbasaur also does give you +1 hand size, and so maybe it's worth getting rid of Hallucination so we can get +1 hand size. Machop, Sun, Plutonium, nope. Tinkatink. Tinkatink gives you X, or gives you plus molt. It's a big plus molt Joker, so we can skip it. We could take the free roll here instead of Bulbasaur. No, I like having the extra hand size. Don't need lovers. Fortune teller's plus 49. We don't need to spin the wheel. We don't need shoot the moon. $13. Swashbuckler's plus 48. Let's just go next. Alright, we get another Master Ball. Now, Mew, 15% chance to give us a negative Joker. We get negative Smoochum, evolves into Jinx. Jinx is the one that copies cards. When you add cards to your deck, you get additional copies. I'm going to sell this because, once again, here I don't want Gengar to target non-important Jokers. Only important Jokers. Let's go next. Alright, Missing No gave us a juggle tag, so we have the Yowie hands right now. We could discard the purple seal. We can... That's it. Priestess. I guess I am going to sell. Maybe I should use the Fool for an Eris card. Maybe I'd rather save the Fool for money. I'm going to use the Fool because I'm going to get Eris cards at the end of the round anyway because of the blue seals. Okay. Moon we don't care about. We can... I want to play the Gold Seal Kings for the money. Maybe I don't need this extra Steel King. There's Temperance. Should have been patient with the Fool. We can... Well, if we were holding on to the Fool, we wouldn't have gotten 2 tarot cards. We wouldn't have gotten the Temperance anyway, maybe. Discard the Red Seal. And we can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to make sure I play all of the gold seals for the money. And ship it. Bulbasaur will give us... Cares about 9s. We don't have any 9s in hand. Ah. I saw that. Gengar says, never lucky. Normally it says nope, but we've got the BalatroU University language pack on, so it says never lucky. Bulbasaur now says 2s held in hand. We get a D6 tag. D6 tag is actually insane. $0 rerolls. Handy tag gives us 21 bucks. We get a negative juggler. Nice. We could take a mega standard pack. Porygon gives us more metal energy. We can skip. Before we go Arcana, let's do a little re-rolling. And by little re-rolling, I mean a lot re-rolling. Kakuna gives you chips and evolves into Beedrill, which gives you more chips. We can keep rolling here. Don't need Ancient Joker. This is the one. We want Gloom. Gloom evolves into Blossom, and Blossom turns your odd cards into Polychrome cards. So let's get rid of Bulbasaur. Take Gloom. Now we need a Sunstone. Do a little re-rolling. Deciding to pass on the mail-in rebate here. I want to keep Porygon so that Porygon can give me energy for my Slow King. Krabby turns your face cards into bonus cards, or Krabby gives you chips for your face cards, and the evolved form Kingler turns your face cards into bonus cards, extra chips, kind of like Midas Mask, but for bonus cards. We don't need. Voltorb we don't need. Voltorb just gives you plus molt and some money sometimes. Bellsprout cares about even cards, plus chips for even cards. The evolved form of Bellsprout can re-trigger your even cards. Emperor, Strength, and Wheel. Okay, I don't want the Wheel. Make room for Porygon to give me energy. I can use Fire Energy, I can sell it. We can hang them. We can use Strength on a Jack and an 8 here. Not super important. Actually, wait, this is important. I need the Red Seal to be odd for Blossom. So let's make an odd card here. The 4 and the 2, probably we hang them. This other stuff I don't care about. Skip it. 11 bucks we could re-roll. Meowth gives us money at the end of the round. Let's go next. Get another Master Ball. Mew gives us a Water Stone. Evolution Material gives us Hierophant. We can sell it and go next. Okay. I want to discard the purple seals. Right? Maybe discard this way, purple. Get a Hermit. Discard again. Keep the kings. Temperance for 50 bucks. That's a lot of kings. We don't need this many kings. Priestess. We should just sell it in case we get a fool to copy the temperance. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the gold seals. And then ship it. Alright, we are looking for Showman. We're looking for Pokedex, which kind of behaves like the Showman. We want to be able to get repeat Jokers. We do get a negative tag here. Negative tag from Missing No. If I were routing this seed, if I were scouting this, I would probably figure out ahead of time what Jokers show up in the shop. And then that way you could figure out, okay, what is the precise number of rerolls so that the negative lands on something that's useful to me. We also get another D6 tag here for the discounted rerolls. When we were streaming, the negative, I think, hit the Giga Chad. Negative Chad. This time, negative Bull is fine. Probably I sell it, though, because once again, here we don't Gengar to hit the wrong things. Maybe I don't need this Juggler that bad. But having the Juggler does allow me to use Ectoplasm, maybe. Alright, I want Standard Pack. Oregon gives me lightning energy. Before we go Pocket Pack, let's do a little re-rolling. Alright, we can't use psychic energy. Growlithe cares about flushes. Mudkip gives us chips. We don't need. Don't need Burn Joker, don't need Fido. Fido also gives us chips. Troubadour for extra hand size. Nope, not right now. I'm looking for a Sunstone. We can take a Death card. Now that I have the Death card, let's open the Pocket Pack. There's a Firestone, there's a Thunderstone, but no Sunstone. Twisted Spoon gives me metal energy for my slow bro. Yeah. Let's copy the Purple Seal. That's what we want to do. We want to copy the Purple Seal Kings. We can use the Spurn, get the metal energy. Now, default Kings get times 1.33 molt each. Increases by 0.2 every hand played. So you can get this up to, I don't know, times 3 molt per king, which is pretty crazy. Don't need earth energy. We don't need Paradolia. Go one more. Nidorina cares about queens held in hand. We don't currently have a lot of queens, and we're not holding them in hand. Go next. Get another Master Ball. Get a negative Justice card. Boss says random Joker disabled. So my Gengar is disabled, which means I'm not going to get a negative. So probably we want to reroll that. We can discard first. Get a Moon card. So what if we play a pair of kings, right? Okay, now Perkeo is disabled. That's fine. We can discard 2 purples. We could discard these purples first. If I get a death card, I'm going to copy the purple. Alright, Chariot we don't need. Maybe I go Chariot on the king here. Like I said, there is a Pokemon that cares about steel cards. We could discard the 2 purples now. We could discard the queen. 23 cards in the deck. I could discard a little bit more aggressively. Hierophant, nope. Magician, nope. So that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow king, ship it. Never lucky. Alright, folks. Hey, that's going to be it for this one. That's going to be it for, if you want to try this, I will put the seed in the video description. If you want to try the Pokemon mod in general, I will put links for that in the video description. But I will continue this run. If you want to see more of this, this engine here, so Ganger is going to turn our Pokemon into negatives. Okay. Mew can spawn Pokemon. 15% chance that you get a negative Joker. Could be a Pokemon, could be just a regular Joker. So it's about 1 in 6 chance. On average, you get 1 negative every 6 rounds. Of course, we have Perkeo here to copy the Master Balls. What we're looking for is Showman. And then once we have the Showman, use the Master Balls to get another Mew. And then now the Mews can spawn, I don't know, maybe we can get more points or more hand size or just more negatives in general. Maybe I can use the Master Balls to get an extra Missing Note. Extra Missing Note gives us 2 skip tags every round. So would you rather have Mew? Would you rather have Missing Note? I don't know, it could go either way. Either way, we want more of these Master Balls. Let's see here, we got the Flush 5, we've got already Antimatter, extra Joker slot. We are looking for probably overstock as far as vouchers are concerned. If you wanted to try this seed, you could get the Observatory, do Perkeo Observatory stuff, if that's something that's interesting to you. Maybe you do 50-50 split, half Master Balls, half Eris cards. This is what the deck looks like. Purple Seal Kings, that's the engine. In order to, that's the value generating engine. We have gold seals for money. We have blue seals to level up our hand. Our long-term plan, we have the red seals for the slow king we can retrigger. We have steel cards because there's, what is it? We said it's Magnemite. Magnemite, steel cards give times 1.5 molt, so gives us access to another copy of Slow King basically. Not as strong as Slow King, but almost as good. Let's see here. The Red Seal wild card, Gloom, is going to evolve into Blossom. So Blossom says your odd cards have a chance to become wild, and your wild cards have a chance to become polychrome. So that's why I wanted to have this Red Seal, which is not foil. The foil you can't make polychrome. But the if it doesn't have an addition, you can. So this 7 we turn into polychrome. We use the King's Rock to turn it into a king, and now we have polychrome kings. That's the plan. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Look forward to the next one. Take care, everyone.